Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Cape Fear, and this movie is directed by Martin Scorsese, and it came out in 1991. It's another great Martin Scorsese film that I thoroughly enjoyed, and the standout for this movie, I'm sure, is what a lot of people would say, or at least from what I would imagine, is that Robert De Niro did a really great job in this movie, and within the first 10 minutes, there was a scene in this movie that I immediately recognized, and it was the only thing that I guess, let me explain this, that I knew about the movie, but without knowing about the movie, because I've seen the clip of Robert De Niro laughing in a theater with a cigar in his mouth, and someone just, the main group of characters who you don't exactly realize are the main characters in the movie, just as trying to get his attention to not do that, but he's just laughing nonstop like nobody's business. And I've seen that clip before, but I didn't realize that it was from this movie. And I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. And it was a great scene. It really established the characters very well. And the movie was very well shot overall. You can see everything pretty clearly for the most part. And there's some cheesy choices made in the film in regards to the filmmaking, but I do feel as though that's kind of a part of the time. So I'm willing to be a little forgiving on it with it being a 90s film. And this movie did kind of remind me of Alfred Hitchcock movies, just the way things were presented. And I was really enjoying that aspect of it and the slower pacing of it. And I was able to soak in a lot of things that it was presenting. And it's a really good plot that I thoroughly enjoyed seeing how it slowly unfolds. The characters I felt were compelling and interesting to watch, especially when Robert De Niro's on screen. He steals the show, like I've said already. And there's also parts of this movie that I found to be genuinely disturbing, like from a horror movie, which not a lot of movies are able to do, but I'm glad that this movie did it, because without it, I feel as though this movie wouldn't have nearly as much of an impact on me as it did. Now, granted, these disturbing moments don't happen all that often, and they're pretty spread out, and it only happens a couple times in the movie, but when it does happen in the film, it really works for me. And as far as issues that I have with the movie, nothing big, really. My biggest criticism would be that the music I wish was handled a bit better, and I like the music overall, but there was one scene in particular where we have the daughter character just walking down a hall, and I wish that the music was completely absent. That's really my biggest criticism, because I just felt as though without music, throughout that entire scene, it would be a lot more intense. And there's like a little criticisms that I do have, like there was one shot that I wish was cut a bit sooner. And there was a dumb little cliche in the movie that could have been removed that didn't need to be there. Some over-the-top sound effects could have been removed as well. Like, most of my criticisms with this movie are just nitpicky things. And they don't ruin the movie, but I just wish that they were improved on just a little bit better so it would be just that much more effective for me. And nothing to really do with the movie, but I wasn't really a big fan of the poster, because whenever I looked at it, I just assumed like, oh yeah, it kind of just looks like a bad Stephen King adaptation. But when you watch the movie, it's really a lot better than that. It has everything that I would want from a Stephen King adaptation. And it's just a movie that just works overall. And I thoroughly enjoyed watching it, and I would definitely recommend that you check it out. So, Cape Fear, I love it. I think it's really great, and I very much look forward to rewatching it. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Cape Fear an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Cape Fear, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Grave of the Fireflies. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.